just to stay in Spain, the last thing that has to be highlighted is the performance that Real Madrid had against Getafe, winning the game, I believe, 2-1, scoring a game winner in the final minute by none other than Starboy Jude Bellingham. I could analyze the game, I could analyze what happened, but rather I want to focus in on Jude Bellingham because his impact so far is the reason that Real Madrid is winning these games. And we already talked about this before, and we posed a concern that for Real Madrid to win these matches on a consistent basis and challenge for the title, they low-key need Jude Bellingham to play at this level. The amazing thing is, he's actually that good, and he can do this consistently without question. Scoring 5 goals in 4 games and scoring winning goals in 2 straight matches. Incredible, the definition of impact. But I want to take this a step further because whenever one of our youngins is doing really good on this podcast, we always make sure to talk our shit. It was established, I think, 2 years ago, where we stood on the teenager debate in terms of top prospects coming up through the ranks. Nominees were Jamal Musiala, Gavi, Pedri, Jude Bellingham. And that's probably it, right? Maybe Florian Wirtz if you want to throw him in there.
For me, it was always just those 4.
Yeah, those 4. And you showed your loyalty and your allegiance to Jamal Musiala, which we'll get into that in a second. But I showed mine towards Jude Bellingham, leaving the Barca boys to fucking dust. Jude's going off, bro. He's going off right now. His impact in the game, his leadership. He's screaming "Vamos" when he scores goals now. The way he's adapting to the culture, to the team, to be able to do what he's doing at 20 years old, at one of, if not the biggest club in terms of name value, is just it's so remarkable to me, man.
Yeah.
But it's something that I've always kind of see him as being able to achieve just with his career arc, the way that he was able to go to Dortmund and put up insane numbers, be an aggressive box-to-box midfielder and play alongside stars in Erling Haaland, and at the time Jadon Sancho. My God, how much he's fallen off. But at the time, being able to be part of one of the best teams in Germany, going so far as to challenge for the title last year and losing by a goddamn point. Now, who did he lose the title to? Well, it was a game winner from Jamal Musiala, who I deeply, deeply respect, putting up a double-double in the German Bundesliga. I will not criticize that man. I've highlighted my love for him as well. If anything, I like him and Jude more than Gavi and Pedri personally, but I understand other debates.
Okay.
But when one of them is doing really good, I want to focus in on him. And right now, man, it's Jude's world.
Yeah.
It's Jude's world right now. And it's dope to see him on a platform this big, get his recognition, get that love from the fans, and just showcasing that passion week in, week out. Because I saw a video, fan filmed from the stands, in which Jude Bellingham ran to after he scored the game-winning goal.
Okay.
And you get to just see the insane emotion that was expressed by every single Real Madrid player coming over and slapping the fuck out of Jude, bro. Like, dude, that's my boy.
They're swinging,
Let's go
bro.
Swinging, bro. It's a fucking UFC match, bro. He's in a cage. I think at one point he had his head down like this, bro.
He's like, hey, guys.
Guys, fucking relax. But then after that, after the crowd dispersed and the guys go back to their side of the pitch, Jude stays and he hits him with that classic boom and then puts out both arms out wide. That classic Jude Bellingham celebration, and the crowd lost their mind. It was a beautiful clip that really made me just realize, like, holy shit, dude, this is his world and we're just living in it.
Yeah, I don't have much to add. That was so beautifully put, dude. My reaction to that moment, obviously, after all the emotions had dwindled down, I actually collect myself.
It was one of those.
It was one of those. After that, after 20 minutes later, I was like, this, considering the trajectory that Bellingham has put himself on, makes complete sense looking at this, man. We are literally seeing Bellingham evolve in real time. Because think about it, like, you're supposed to grow between the ages of 16 and 23.
Yeah.
We are seeing that with Bellingham. The difference is that he started at an elite level. So now we're seeing him transcend above something that most midfielders don't get to.
No.
And so that's what's crazy about this. And what's even crazier is that if he stays focused, he's going to get even better over the next 2-3 years. Bellingham is on the trajectory to be the best midfielder, like maybe ever.
I'm talking Ballon d'Ors, bro.
Yeah.
I'm talking that level of quality, man.
Yeah, like he could achieve what maybe like Paul Pogba should have.
Oh, that's
from an accolade perspective, right? So yeah, Bellingham is on one right now, and dude, I want more.
It's crazy.
I want more.
It's crazy, man. To think that where he came from to Birmingham, to start there at 16 years old, and to then jump over to Dortmund, dominate. In the third best league in the world at the time, and then now here in the second best league in La Liga, doing the same damn thing. I want him in the Prem. I want him in the Prem. English player. He's destined to play 3-4 years, man. Just give me that in the Prem. Come join the Liverpoolian project and thrive and be the heir to Steven Gerrard and these incredible midfielders. I want to see him in England, but until then, I'm completely happy seeing him thrive in Spain with fucking Real Madrid, man.
Dude, that's crazy because he could have an entire career at Madrid and go to Liverpool in his prime at 27.
Yes, that's how young he is, bro. 20 years old, man.
Bro.
Talking about a 20-year-old.
Dude, he has his whole life ahead of him.
Yeah. And I think the reason it's more shocking to me is because Jude, I would say this in comparison to Musiala, Gavi, and Pedri, he has a maturity to him that I think is more prominent than the other four players. He seems like, it looks like he's 27.
Yep.
The way he carries himself, the way he is so calm in possession, and the leadership that he provides, he seems like an established player in the way that he brands himself. And so, yes, it's surprising to see that he could play at Real Madrid for 6-7 years and have a whole legacy there, have the jersey retired and everything, and still be able to spend 7 more prominent years somewhere else. His career is going to be so fun to keep up with, akin to that of Erling Haaland, I would say. Yeah. And just where do these guys end up going? What do they end up doing? The decisions they make for their future careers, I think will be one that actually impacts us. Because it's that fun to keep up with.
Oh, yeah, dude. Like, this really gives me shades, especially seeing that celebration with all the Madridistas, really gave me shades of like Ronaldo when he first came to Madrid. Like the amount of hype that was around Cristiano and the fact that he was scoring goals, having an impact on a weekly basis, just like Jude is right now. I'm getting those exact same flavors, those exact same like flashbacks, if you will. And just like Cristiano, he had a whole career at United, then went to have a legacy at Madrid. Bellingham is set up to do the same thing. And dude, low key, Bellingham has already left a legacy at Dortmund.
Yes.
Already. Yes. And he was only there for like 3 years. He's going to do the same thing at Madrid. And wherever else he goes, if he does end up going to the Prem, I think he'd have a legacy there too. So, yeah, Bellingham might be one of the best midfielders over the next decade. And I'm here for that, bro.